Welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 and another week of another OP car. You may remember last time in Forza Horizon 4 when we drove this thing, our Honda Civic RS. A lot of you guys really enjoyed that video, and in that video, I asked for you guys to let me know of other cars that are ripping it up on the leaderboards and online, and a lot of you guys told me one particular car in S1 class is making waves, the Shelby Monaco. This is the Shelby Monaco. Most of you guys probably know this thing because it's actually the fastest drag car in the game. It does a quarter mile in like 6.5 seconds, which is just like mind-blowing, and can go even faster than that depending on how good you are. We are not gonna be drag racing this thing. We're gonna be using this thing to rip it around some racetrack. This is the tune that we're gonna be running by Greeted Dust. It's got 1,100 horsepower. It actually has no torque.
Niam.
What? It has 0 torque on this thing, so I've got to assume that it's running a big old V12. It's got 10 for speed, 9.3 on the handling. This is gonna be a force to be reckoned with. So if you combine the fact that this is rear-wheel drive, super lightweight, and has over 1,000 horsepower, it's gonna mean a lot of wheel spin. Almost so much, in fact, that I could probably drift this thing around really well. Correction, I can drift this thing around really well. This is a race car. Obviously, it's got rear aero. It has no front aero, which is kind of surprising. It almost looks like it's running stock tires on here. Okay, all of Twitch chat is saying sport tires. Okay, good to know. As per usual with Forza Horizon 4, for the most part, the more assists you turn off, the faster you'll be. However, with a car like this, I'm gonna actually turn the traction control back on because I kind of want to be able to drive this thing properly. It will slow me down. However, it's going to make it 1,000 times easier to drive. Let's not waste any time in the Shelby Cobra. Let's jump immediately into a race. So we're on unbeatable difficulty. I have absolutely no idea how well this is going to go. I didn't come in here and practice or anything. This is my first ever time driving. Okay, that's a very early shift. Yo, the turning is so weird. It almost feels like there's mega amounts of almost input lag for this thing because you turn in and then it turns in almost like 2 seconds later. What are these gears though? I'm starting to think as well I might want to turn on stability control because even with traction on, it still pulls it through the corners and slides it out really hard. This is so strange. Okay, sorry Ford Raptor, bye-bye. We're doing 209 miles an hour in 3rd gear. This thing is so strange. Shelby Monaco, it's a good thing we tested that thing offline because that didn't go super well. I think I need me some time to figure out how this thing drives. Let's do those 2 changes that I was talking about, and let's also take it over to Rivals mode, because apparently that's where this car really shines. How about this circuit? What are the lap times like for this? Yo, look at this leaderboard. If you ignore the 2 glitchy times at the top, Shelby Monaco, Shelby Monaco, Shelby Monaco. Jeez. I don't really know what to expect, but we'll figure it out. I think what's weird and what's throwing me off about this Shelby Monaco is that it's not relying on like the tires for grip. Usually when I build a car, I go very heavy on like grip, which means usually race tires, super thick tires, and all-wheel drive. However, the reason I think this thing is so fast is because it's super lightweight. Like, so lightweight there, it gets airborne. It's relying on how light this car is to go quickly through the corners rather than the tires. And I guarantee that's what's throwing me off right now. All right, here we go. Come on, Shelby Monaco. I think you got to lift there a little bit, back on the power. A little bit of braking so the front end doesn't get too much air. Nicely done. Down hard on the brakes. Downshift it. Oh, those brakes are way better than I think. There's traction control for you. Here we go. And then turn in early. Turn in early. Very early. Not early enough. God, I had to brake way too much for that. I mean, for our first, like, proper quick lap, I think that was yeah, that was a 42 second. I'm learning how to drive the Shelby. We got a 41 second lap time now when I legitimately wasn't even trying. Get on the brakes hard. Come on, bud. Sort of in the same way that the Honda Civic was fun to drive, it makes you change your driving style, and it's something that I really enjoy doing. It's a new challenge. Yo, that's a good flying lap. Yo, that's a 39.8. Already, we've only done 8 laps of this circuit. No way. I want to know what place I am like in the world. That felt pretty good. I know there's a lot of room for improvement. Yo, I'm in the top 2% of players already. I'm 164th in the world. That's a lot better than I was expecting. Let's go take this thing online. I mean, I feel like we still might struggle in the races, but I think this car is more of a leaderboard car for sure. I've learned a lot already on how to drive this thing successfully. We'll see if that can translate into online racing. Hello, Nathan behind. What I think I'm starting to realize with the Shelby Monaco is that it's a car that's so intense and you need to drive almost so perfectly with it that you need to drive it on the same circuit over and over and over. Learn every bounce, every nook, every apex of the circuit, and how this car in particular takes those corners, and then you'll be successful because it's so fast. It's difficult to drive. Like, look at it. That's a GTR. Okay, collisions are supposed to be on. It's literally too fast. The game thinks I'm gonna crash. Push it! Come on! It lacks that little acceleration. It like... No! I crossed the line before him! I'm sorry, Nathan! Oh, no! Oh, no! No, it's rainy. I've already got a sheer lack of grip up. You see what I mean? Oh, people everywhere. Yo, coming through, boys! Coming through! It's so fast! This car is cheat mode. You can literally drive through people because your speed differential is too fast. No, 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 no! No! That could have ended really badly. Come on! Come on, Monaco! This thing is so fast. Even when you mess up, it still brings you in a position or two. Shelby Monaco, we've been driving you for nearly an hour now, and I'm honestly feeling way more confident. I've got a goal for myself. I want to break the top 100 on this track here. This is the track we were doing earlier. I'm currently 164 in the world. I think I could do even better and potentially break into the top 100. Shifting, let's go manual with clutch. Make me even faster, game. I mean, to be fair, there's not even that many gear shifts that I need to do around the circuit. It's just more putting in a good lap than clean. Come on, buddy. Onto the flyer. Lift, lift. I'm almost spamming the throttle to try to turn the corner as clean as possible. Yeah, I've got to clean up my lines, though, if I'm going to want to break the top 100. I would like to apologize in advance for the lack of talking. This is me driving seriously. Let's go. Okay, well, driving seriously starting now. Come on. Yes. Yes. Come on. Yes. Yes. 39.1. That was so insane. How many laps was that? That was nearly 20 laps of that circuit. Twitch chat, what do you think? Did I do it? Am I top 100? I don't know. It says I'm in top 1%. Yes! Yes! 78th in the world. Yo, I've got to be the only person who's running traction control. One guy's running stability control. Oh, there's another person who's running full traction and stability. I'm gonna go for one more thing, because I'm gonna try turning traction control off. Slidey boy. Yo, hella slidey boy. Yo, this car spins up its wheels in second gear at 130. My God. It's a drift car. Guys, I bit off way more than I can chew. Traction control is definitely needed. At least for me. What a death trap. Oh, man. That's not happening. There's no way. Shelby Monaco, our drag racing beast turned race car, gets me into the top 100 on the leaderboard. This thing is definitely OP for sure, without a doubt. If you're good, you're gonna be racking up top 100 records, no problem. And if you're really, really good, probably winning some online races as well. Definitely give it a go. Shelby Monaco, absolutely insane, mind-blowing car. And at the end of the day, just another really fun one to drive that's different. As I said last time though, if you guys have any other cars that you want me to check out, please let me know in the comments down below. I'm kind of interested in trying some off-road cars potentially next time, so let me know about those. And that is the Shelby Monaco, another one of Forza Horizon 4 OP cars. Well played, little thing.